Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to the show. We got the first game of the playoffs in round one, Montreal in Washington to take on the Capitals. Let's do this. It was as we wait for my co-host, Matt. So what we're going to do here is I'm not showing the game, so if you're here for that, I'm sorry, can't do that. But hang out with us, and we'll talk about the game as it goes along, and have a good discussion, enjoy the game together, and you're not watching this game alone. All right, so I've already done my preview, so I don't have that today. I did one just before, and you've got no time to check it out now, but I did that at 6 o'clock. Let's see who's here, since I don't have anything else to do. We just got Guru here so far. Anyways, if you're here, I see there are 11 people here now. Say hi in the chat, and we'll go from there. So, hey, Guru, he says, "Go Habs, go!" Andre, Matt's not here yet. Don't give your guesses for the guess and score contest. Not going to work here because I had a preview, so I'm sorry for that. It'll be the only preview I'm doing that way for this series. I just thought I'd do a special preview for before the first game of the playoffs, and that's where we're at. Hey, Paul, how's the ice, Paul? And you can't see it yet. So what are we going to say? I think Montreal's going to win this game tonight. What do you guys think? What do you expect from this game? What are you expecting to see? How do you think the Habs are going to come out of the gate? They're rested. They got 4 days rest, which was good because they were a tired bunch going after that last game of the season. They were really tired, so it was a really good thing that Montreal was getting their first game on Monday and not Saturday. And hopefully that'll really help in this first round, Paul, you will see the ice in person on Sunday. That's his way of saying Paul is going to the game here in Montreal on Sunday, which is awesome. But they're playing tonight in Washington. We'll have to see how the ice is there. As we await the arrival of my co-host. If anybody could be late for a first playoff game for Montreal, it would be Matt. All right. What do I think? Well, first of all, this is a really young team. Montreal's the youngest team ever to make the playoffs. Washington is almost 3 years older on average. So that could make a difference. Montreal, though, is not without playoff experience. There are 6 or 7 guys here from the last playoff run. So we do have some experience here. You got also David Savard, former Cup winner. The coach, Marty St. Louis, Cup winner. Lots of playoff experience. So we should be good on that front. They may have opening game jitters a little bit. I would hope not, but that's why I'm kind of asking about the how you think they're going to come out of the gate. Are they going to be nervous? Are they going to be all shit hot looking to score the first goal? Matt's getting the beer. Yeah, there you go. That's the ticket. Matt's getting the beer. Andre says, I expect a close, high-scoring game. I don't expect a high-scoring game. I'm calling it for 3-2. I don't think that's high-scoring. It is playoffs. I don't think we're going to see a high-scoring game here tonight, at least in the first game anyway. And we'll see. Babe, I hope they are confident. And you know what? They've got nothing to lose. They really don't. They're not. I mean, they're the underdogs. No one expects them to win. That's a bit freeing right there, right? So they can, they got nothing to lose. Let's hope we see a team that's like that doesn't play hesitantly, doesn't play to not lose. I don't want to see that kind of a team. They're showing the lines. No different from what I had. No different. No. Anyways, that's how I think it'll go. I don't think it's going to be an overly physical game in that I don't think there's going to be any problems from Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson is a 33 goal scorer, I think. They need that guy in the lineup. They don't need that guy sitting in the box with a 10-game misconduct or thrown from a game. So I don't expect much from Tom Wilson in that respect. And if he does get uppity, we've got Andy. Josh Anderson can handle Tom Wilson, believe it or not. He can, and I think he'll do that job if needed. So I'm quite sure they are proud that they made the playoffs, but there's no time for that pride right now. All there is time for is to get out there and get the job done. They can enjoy it after and be proud, but they are proud of themselves, obviously. They need to weather the first 10 minutes. They need to play a solid 60-minute game. I don't say you're wrong, though. I mean, they're going to have to not come out slow. But I don't know. It remains to be seen. We'll see what it's like on the ice when it starts. But maybe they don't. We don't know how the Capitals are going to come out either. And there's question marks there. We'll see. Paul says fast ice. Hey, Brando. How's it going, Brando? Stella. Let's go, Habs. Evening, Rick. Here we go, watching with you. Awesome. Habs are just coming out on the ice now. Habs are out on the ice before my co-host is in the co-host chair. How do you like that? What are you going to do about that, eh? And when it comes to Matt, who knows if he'll even be. I got my sound on now. Till they drop the puck, I would think. 5 anyway. Hey, BL, how's it going, BL? The refs tonight are Kendrick Nicholson and the much beloved Francois Saint Laurent. So we got Francois Saint Laurent tonight. So maybe not as bad as Chris Lee, but how much better? I don't know that it's that much. Is Jack Eye in the lineup? He is not. He is not in the lineup. Oh. He did join me.
Oh, yeah.
How long you been sitting there? You don't know.
I just popped in a second ago.
Oh, okay. I looked over when you popped in. There's my co-host, Matt, who's late for a playoff game. He's late. Let him have it. Tom Wilson's going to make his presence known. If you think by starting a fight or anything, no, I disagree with you, Bill. Tom Wilson has 33 goals this season. They need that in the lineup. They don't need that in the penalty box. Lucas, way too early for that. Way too early. Although if it's happening over there in the arena now, well, that's okay because that's way too early for them to be doing it, so that's okay. Oh, Baby is saying he has heard Chris Lee is out as a ref for the playoffs as he is under investigation by the IRS for suspicious deposits in his bank. Is this really true? I did not hear of this. Matt, you hear anything like this?
No, but if that's legit, I wonder how many other referees are doing shady shit like that.
I wonder who is shady as fuck.
Who are the refs tonight?
Kendrick Nicholson and our favorite Francois Saint Laurent.
Oh, Fucking
Yeah, I know.
Christ.
That was my reaction too. As soon as I saw it, ah, shit. You know what? We shall overcome.
Dude, Francis Saint Laurent is so bad.
I know. Well, there's Francis Saint Laurent and there's Francis Charon. They're different guys and they're both bad.
Oh, Sharon's the one. Oh, Sharon was the one in the Blackhawks game. He's the one that have an aneurysm if he got a playoff game.
Yeah, he's I hopefully he won't have one. But if this is true about Chris Lee, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Bayboy says at least not Kelly Sutherland or Wes McCauley, but they're just as bad. It's the same. They're all bad anyway. Name me a good one. You name me one. You go, that guy, he's really good. Name me one of those. You may say, there's one. He's not, he's not horrible. He's not the worst. That's about as good as you can get. Ovi dancing on the ice right now, waiting for his chance to start playing. I think he was jogging. You hate when games overlap like this, I guess, because you like to watch all the games. Well, what can you do? First round's like that. No, I get what you're saying, Andre, but I mean, watch him do what? If you're talking about offensively, like putting up numbers, sure, he can do that. Just is he going to be dirty and all that all over the ice? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But again, we will see. We will have to wait and see. And you know what? Pretty much, if he's like that, it could work to our benefit. You're taking out a 33 goal scorer out of the lineup for a sit in the box. I'm okay with that, as long as he doesn't hurt anybody. No, here we don't go because it's not. I'm on Sportsnet. I can't get to CBC's not carrying the series till the next game, which is dumb. Why not the first game? So I got to suffer with Sportsnet and be behind everybody. But next game, if I'm correct, it's the next game. Then I'm going to be ahead of everybody. All right, Ovi. What to expect from Ovi? If there's anybody you want to expect maybe physical play from, it might be Ovi. Welcome to Ivan Demidov's world. Yeah, don't. I wouldn't. I hope he does really good, but I'm not going to put the whole weight of this playoffs on Demidov. No way. We're underway, by the way. Even on my screen. Look at that.
Nice. So it might only be like a second.
Yeah, sorry, Randy. It kind of is because I won't be looking in here for the guesses because I did a preview separate from this. But the rest of the way, I'm doing the preview in the game, so it would be fine. But in general, once the puck is dropped, I don't accept. Good save there, Monty. I don't know who was that with the chance. McMichael started with a bang. McMichael made a move around Matheson there for that chance. Been an icing call here. That didn't get to be icing? How was that not icing?
I don't know.
Another good quick save by Monty. Well, so far, so good. Anyway, no scoring yet. Almost 2 minutes in. We are watching playoff hockey for the Montreal Canadiens. Amazing. Washington's going to play physical, no doubt, but I don't think we'll get to fighting. But physical play, if that's what you're talking about, yeah, we're going to see that. Besides, it's playoff hockey. Physical play usually does go up. Nice save there by Monty. Three minutes in, 3 shots for Washington, none for Montreal, no score. Galley shot. Thompson with the oh. What the fuck is this shit about? Slash Galley in the face. There's not going to be a penalty here?
Should be. I read Galley's lips too. He looked right at the ref. He went, "What the fuck?" Oh, good cross check right in the chops.
And there's no penalty. Well, that's ridiculous. Well, I guess the bullshit with the refs is starting early. Was that it? Well, okay, that's what you're talking about. I missed it. Fuck. Yeah, big hit. Maybe this would have been a good game for our Jack Eye, eh? Almost 5 minutes in. Sorry, I'm so quiet here. I bitched about the missed cross check, not silence. See, Cam wants to be a smartass tonight. I'm enthralled with the playoff hockey, dude. Sorry. Would it be more effective for him to go get a fucking stick than try to? Anyway, I never understood that, to be honest. Icing against Montreal. I could be grumpy with you if I wanted to be. See, Joe agrees with me. It's playoff hockey, man. So we're what's that? 6.5, almost 6.5 minutes into the first. Shots are 5-3. Favor of Washington. No score. Hey there, Slinksy. Come on, boys. Work your asses off. One thing they're going to have to do, the Habs, I mean, they're going to have to work hard. A little harder, I think, than they're doing right now, to be honest. Like, I mean, I think they can beat Washington, but it's not going to be easy to do so, right? So,
right.
and it seems like this is going to be a bit physical, at least tonight, and probably this whole series. Oh my God, Hudson took a hit there, man.
Oh Jesus! He just went about 5 feet, landed on his feet, continued to play.
Jesus Christ.
He's like a cat, though. He landed on his feet.
He did, but I mean, that was a hell of a hit. Right
Well,
into the
I don't
boards
know who
hard.
hit him, but like it doesn't take much to send him to send Lane
No,
Hudson
true.
flying.
But where's Strubal's stick? Oh, it's all the way up at no.
Well, nice poke from Demidov there.
Good work by Struble too. In front of the net.
Struble, just whoever was in front of the net trying to poke at it got introduced to Strubel's stick in a good way. Whoever it was that was trying to park himself in front of Monty got that crap beat out of him.
20. Eller. It was Eller.
Oh. Strubel wasn't giving him anything.
No. Ooh, Line was it? That was a good shot by Line. So every time there's a whistle, that's what's going to happen? They're going to just do stupid shit? Looks like it. Looked to me like Wilson left his feet there. Did I see right? Guess you're allowed to do that too?
Oh yeah, he was like a good 2 feet off the ground.
But it's playoff hockey. You can do whatever you want. Apparently.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, unless you murder somebody. I'm not gonna call it.
Because that's how it should be. Good hit, let him play. That's, yeah, I guess. Even if it's a bad hit, let him play. It depends on what team that is, though. Okay, but Paul, I agree that we need Arbor for the physical play. I do agree with that. Problem is, who do you take out to put Arbor back in? I don't know that there's an easy answer for that. I don't think there is. What does that mean, foil up, boys? What does that mean? You take out the injured player? Who's that? Everybody, but who's not injured? You want to tell me? To some extent, who's not? Anyway, I still said, who will you take out of the lineup? Hey, Pete, how's it going, Pete? Not liking what you see? But that's a generic answer. So who is it, though, Phil? I'm asking you who. To say the most injured, that doesn't answer the question. Anyway, we're 9 minutes into the first. Shots are 9-4 Washington. No score. Well, you're not putting Jack-Eye back in and then taking Armia out. That doesn't work. So that's not an answer. Struble playing better than Jack-Eye's been. So you're taking out a guy playing better than him and who seems to be doing fine physically. So I don't think that works. Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Well, if your Oilers, well, we're not going to be there, but your Oilers have to make it too. I don't think that's going to happen for either of us. Go 11-7 and sit a forward? That's not ideal either, Bill. Come on. Derek, have a seat if you're going to call this series over with not even half a period done, played. Come on, have a seat, please. I don't want to hear that kind of negativity. That's meaningless. Phil, you say that about everybody. Ooh, nice shot, Newhook. Oh, if only Armia could have found a hole there on the follow-up. And what, there's a power play coming up?
Yeah.
What's the power play? I didn't see a penalty. I didn't see it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Someone on the Caps got called for slash.
What's that?
Oh yeah, Line stick. Somebody. It looked like he was on. When Line was going to take his shot, he got slashed in the hand.
Ah, okay. And by the way, I'll agree with Cam on this. 8 years at $3 million would make any player take that contract and slap it across the GM. What do you mean by that? Actually, I don't know if I agree with that. 8 years at $3 million. You're signing players that are making $3 million for 8 years? Really? Those type of players don't usually sign 8-year contracts. Derek, come on. You're being ridiculous. If Marty St. Louis was such a horrible coach, how the fuck did they get to the playoffs? Answer me that. How many badly coached teams make the playoffs? Oh, I take it. I take $8 million for 8 years. Sure. Luck. Derek, relax, man. Jesus Christ. What the hell kind of answer is that? Luck. They got to the playoffs by luck. Wow, aren't we lucky? We're so fucking lucky we're going to win the cup, dude. Ridiculous, man. I'm sorry, Derek. I like you and all that, but that's ridiculous take, and it's very negative for I don't get why. Anyway. Marty St. Louis is a closet billionaire. No. Okay, Phil. Have fun. Good shot by Suzuki, but good save there by Thompson. Come on, boys. Hey, line A shot and save. Wait for the injuries. What you're asking for Habs players to get injured? You're a Habs fan, then. Who calls for injuries? Come on, boys. We need a goal. And their power play needs to get going. Ooh, did I burp? I'm sorry. Every team's got injuries now. They're going to kill off this power play, it looks like. Anyway. Yep. Maybe they get a shot. No. Power play killed off. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man. Jesus. That was close there, man. How much are tickets for Game 3? I don't know, 400 or 500. They're expensive. Let's put that. You could ask actually, Paul. He's going on Sunday on Game 4. You saw a ticket for 16 grand? That's crazy. We might as well be on radio. Basically, what we're doing. 6,000 to sit behind the Capitals bench. And that's in Washington, you're talking, or here in Montreal. Sorry, Cam. Six minutes left here in the first. Shots are 9 apiece. No score yet. Well, I'll tell you, I obviously, even if, I mean, if I had the money, I still would pay 6 grand to go see a game. I'll be very honest. Too cheap. I do think if Montreal can manage to either get a goal or at least not give one up in the first and come out scoreless, that's pretty good, I think. I'd build on that. Ooh. Unlucky bounce right in front. Good save, Monty. Very unlucky bounce right off the half wall. And then Monty made a really good save there. Monty's playing solid, that's for sure. Three guys from here, so you mean where you live, are going to the second game in Tampa, and they paid $240 US for second level tickets. Yeah, that's because nobody wants to go to the US. So tickets are cheap. Yeah, Washington players get hurt too, Paul. There, Paul says on for Game 4, he got 2 tickets for $500 each. So yeah, that's about. I don't know what level you're sitting at, what color or whatever, how it goes there. Can't remember. But yeah, I imagine the lower down you're sitting, the more it costs. It's always that way. Can only imagine what scalpers are asking for their tickets. In Florida, the tickets are cheap. Where they get you is with the meth. That's where they get you. Monty's going to be key if they're going to win. That's why I put him on the thumbnail. Yeah, tickets will go up obviously as the playoffs go along. I'm hoping Montreal could be in the second round. Not exactly looking like it in this first game, but it's only period 1 and it's only the first game. Oh. Well, here we go. Some more pushing and shoving. Wow, Hudson is fighting. They took Gooley away from protecting Hudson. What the fuck is that about? Did you see that?
Mm.
Why did everybody just boo like that? How the hell did they get a power play?
It
We're
looks
gonna
like
have one of those kind of games with the officials.
I don't know. My guess is they call goalie for like third man in. I don't know. You just trying to pull Mangiapane off of Hudson. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a penalty, but
They didn't say anything about Newhook doing it. How come?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's from the non-biased refs. They're not biased. I don't know. Since when can't you protect teammates like that in a scrum like that? I've never seen that before. I have a feeling these playoffs are going to make us very, very mad at these refs. Okay, what happened there? Why? What? Okay, I'm going to see it here.
You'll see it in a
Oh,
second.
yeah. Well, that's an admission there that they gave an extra penalty for nothing. I mean, to me, that's an admission. That should have been a penalty. Why was that not called? Well, this game's going to get out of hand, and it's going to be the ref's fault. That's for sure. If it does. Nothing to be Obviously, they let Andy get away with it for a reason. When you ref like that, someone's going to hurt somebody because they're frustrated and angry. That's usually what happens. So we'll see. Hopefully, it won't be a Hab. Well, I got the goal scorer. I'm sure a few others have it. Ovi with the opening goal on a bullshit penalty. Thought, okay. going to be one of those kind of freaking games. What T-shirt is yours? Nobody's winning a T-shirt here, Adam. You can have one if you want to buy one. They're available. I'm not giving away a T-shirt for this game. One minute left in this period. Well, I was hoping they'd get out of it without giving up a goal. It didn't happen. Oh, here we go. More bullshit. So, what's going to happen? What's the prize? As always, $10. Hasn't changed since I started doing it.
Oh, that puck took a slight deflection off Savard, off of his leg when he went to block it.
What score did you have, Adam? And who else had Ovi? Because I know other people must have had Ovi. You had 6-2? Yeah, I don't know if it'll be 6-2. It's all right. And mark that down. Anybody else have Ovi in this for the guests?
4-on-4.
I had 3-2 Ovi. Paul, you had Ovi? 4-2 Montreal. Anybody else?
Oh,
That was close. Nick. Close. Good save, Thompson. Yeah, good save with his arm. I'm not flipping over to the Jets game. Nope. 22 seconds. Come on, let's get out of here. No more damage, please. All right. Well, it's going to be 1-0 after 1. And there's still a minute something on at 4-on-4 for the second period. Yeah, Francois Saint Laurent. So we're in for, and this game's already, the refs have, it's out of hand for in my opinion. So we're going to have an interesting rest of the game, I think. All right. Anyway, it is the intermission. Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk about this first period. I think that was a ref's goal because I thought that was a bullshit thing that the Habs came out of that with the extra penalty. No complaining. Chris Lee has been removed. But Chris Lee's not in this game, so I can complain all I want. Anyways, listen, it is what we have. The Habs will have to overcome the bad reffing, as will,
the official penalty against Gouli was roughing.
Was roughing. I'm trying to remember it. I'm trying to see it in my head. Was it really? He went in there to stick up for his teammate. That's roughing now? I hope they call it on everybody.
He didn't do anything. You just tried to pull him off.
I hope they call that on everybody going forward. Because then Newhook went in there and did the same thing, and they didn't pull him off. I'm not hangry there, BL. I'm not hangry. I had supper before the game. I'm good. So find another thing. Yep, Nate. That's pretty much it. Renegade Man, it was going to be one anyways, and it doesn't need the refs to be the word I want to use. I probably shouldn't, but to be this way, I'm going to just say. Habs goalie super hot tonight. The score could be easily 3-0. Monty is playing well. Even on the goal he gave up, that it moved a little bit. It deflected off of something, and it changed direction just enough to beat him, if you ask me. Huzu, I think you can say that for every ref in this goddamn league. As I asked before, name me a good one. Name me a ref that you could say, yeah, that's a good ref. Name me one. I don't think you can. Montreal held their own. Yeah, but if you have to overcome not only bad reffing, but then the other team that's getting maybe the benefit of some bad reffing, they start to get cocky and and then they're doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. And we'll see if that happens. We'll see if not, but the refs keep doing this and this game's gonna get out of hand. So BL, you're saying it was roughing on Leonard, but not in that scrum that we didn't see. If that's the case, okay, maybe I didn't see it. So, okay. Adam's saying Wes McCauley is a good ref. And I'm saying, Adam, then you are blind, in my opinion. Hey, Keegan, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Good to see you out there, man. That's really good. How you been?
God, I might call it a night. I'm exhausted.
It's up. You can do as you need to.
I want to do at least do a period, but
you don't know what?
I want to do at least do a period, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out any minute. I don't want to fall asleep on stream.
Well, then don't do that. We'll see you next game.
Sir.
All right. Have a good night.
Habs Go.
Okay, Huzu says, Rick, do you remember what your opinion, not mine, your opinion was on what the Habs needed to do? Has your opinion shifted after a period? I don't remember what your opinion was. Sorry. You got to tell me again. Dave Sampson is an excellent ref. Never heard of him. That's probably why he's an excellent ref. I never heard of him. I said in the last, is he an NHL ref? I said in the last games, these refs aren't playoff ready. They were bad in the games yesterday, too. A lot of the more experienced refs retired. No, some of these guys have been here long enough that they should be. Come on, how can they not be playoff ready? That's ridiculous. If they're not, it tells you a lot about the state of refereeing. Wes McCauley's is horrible. They're all horrible. Hire better ice people to make the ice faster or slower on command. I don't see how you're going to do that. Good to hear, Keegan. Good to hear. The problem with the refs, there are two of them, but that was supposed to make it better. Demidov talking about Malkin and Ovi. Well, after tonight, maybe we'll see Jack I in the lineup tomorrow. Huzu. Listen, it's fine that they're huge and they hit and all that, but if the refs are making bad calls, right, letting it get out of hand, doing the shit that's going on here now, it doesn't matter. It's just they're gonna try to take advantage even more so. Ovi can go fuck himself. Top dog. I don't give a shit that he's top dog. Top dog needs to be taken down. Bettman keeps refs in a special barn without any sunlight and feeds them with special mind suppressing magic corn. Yeah, that makes sense. As much sense as anything else. Dave Sampson does high school games in Cape Breton. Excellent ref. I have trouble believing that, but okay. Okay, Phil, I can't interpret that. Oh, that's called meth. That's what I said. Meth, and it's expensive. No, I don't have any idea what price of meth is. Arbor would struggle to operate at this pace of play, and Aiken's probably right there, which is why Arbor's not in the lineup, unfortunately. So, will they put him in the lineup next game? I mean, I don't know. But Arbor's probably, Aiken's probably right there. Is that the reason? Is that Struble is playing better? Struble is a better defenseman right now, and who else are you going to take out of the lineup? You can't bench Savard. He's your best PK guy. How are you going to bench Savard? And he's right shot defenseman. That would leave you with one right shot. So 5 lefts and 1 right. That doesn't work. It's not going to work. It's going to be even worse. So you can't do that. So again, who does Arbor replace if he comes into the lineup? Maybe that's the problem with the refs. They're on meth. That I could see. Wait, who's this? Says sometimes I see them working and I wonder how many doors they try at home before they find the bathroom. We're talking about the refs? Okay, I gotta think about that one. Yeah, and it's playoff hockey, so I don't think Arbor's getting in there unless somebody is hurt. Honestly, I don't think that is how it's going to be. So DL again says go 11-7. Is that better to do? I don't know. Bennington standing on his head. I heard he wanted to fight in the first game. Goalie fight in the playoffs. Not really a great thing to do. Monty is mostly solid in there. Monty's numbers since the Four Nations have been solid. So, what I'm happy to see, though, it's his first taste of playoffs as well. And he doesn't seem to be, his nerves aren't showing. He's pretty cool and calm, and it's what I wanted to see from Monty. So I'm happy with that. What I'm interested in the second period to see if we're going to see a bit of a better Habs team. Whatever first period jitters they had out of their system, maybe even a little mad about, the way the play is going and the way they're being played against by Washington, and step up a little bit if they can. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to win this game. Paul, how do you protect your feelings from being hurt? Paul, yeah, Thompson does have only 6 losses. Yeah. But he just this is his first game back from injury after I think he was out since the 2nd of April. Is he 100%? They need to find that out and move him around a little bit in his net to see. And now, have they done that? I'm not good enough to see that, to notice if I saw him, favoring his knee or whatever, right? But that's what they need to find out. No, I don't think there's too much weight to playing. You can't have 6 lefties and you can't have 6 righties, right? So you need a balance, and the more even the balance, I think, is better. So if you're looking at having one guy on the right and 5 guys, 5 left shot, as opposed to 4 and 2, I think you're better with the 4 and 2. Eric, Habs power play needs to get has to produce. It's not producing lately, and they need to produce. Renegade Man, I think you will see that, whether it be Mayu or Reinbacher. My guess is I'd lean towards Reinbacher, but I think you're right. One of those two. Well, first of all, we know Savard is retiring, right? And when the Habs are done this season, Savard is retiring. So they need to replace at least one right shot. So we'll see what happens, and maybe they make a trade and bring a guy in. I don't know. Paul, what kind of protection you talking about? You talking about physical protection? Or are you talking about like he should wear a condom on his head? I don't know. Yeah, I can all agree with you on that. It was a solid period overall. They're only down 1-0. I think it could have been worse. And they're down 1-0. I think I'm okay with that. And I thought they did play solid, and they can improve on that through the game. So we'll see. But I mean, you could say the same thing for Washington, that they can get better through the game. But we'll see what happens here. I'd like to see Montreal come out, strong in the second period and try to establish, some offense, I guess I'm trying to say. What do I think about what Rutherford said today? What did Rutherford say today? I saw something. I don't remember what it was. I read a headline. Don't remember. The refs are American. No, Francois Saint Laurent's not American. When will they retire Price's number? I don't think they're going to. I do think they'll honor it. I don't think they're going to retire numbers anymore. Could be wrong. How do they get the power play going? Born to be a Hab. Good. It's a good question, really. I'm not. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. They got to change up something. Either personnel on the first unit or strategy. All right, we're back here for the second. It's just about to start on my screen. BL, I heard that he does want to go play with his brothers. The GM over there said he apparently wants to go play with his brothers, but they play on two different teams. So which one? But yeah, he wants out of there, in other words. Vancouver is a total shit show. It's crazy how that went downhill. Right, 1:05 now left on the 4-on-4. Shots are 14-13 favor of Washington, and it's 1-0 Washington. Oh, Suzuki shot. Couldn't get it off. Three seconds left on the 4-on-4. Puck goes out. We'll face off in front of Monty there. Damn, the Blues tied it up. I picked St. Louis in that series, so go Blues! And don't give me that, well, but Winnipeg's a Canadian team. Don't you want a Canadian team to win it? Don't give me that, please, tonight. We are almost 2 minutes into the second. Ooh, quick shot. Good save, Monty. Come on. Liney with blind pass. You wish the Jets win it? You're allowed to do that. I'm not telling you what to think. They say the Leafs are going to win the cup. Don't they say that every year? Every year they say that. How many cups they win in the last 10 years? I refuse to believe that the Leafs are going to win the cup. Unless it happens. When that day happens, I'll admit it. Till then, nope. Okay. You guys can want the Jets to win. I'm okay with that. You can want whoever you want. I don't really like the Jets, and that was close. I'm of the mind that if I don't like them, I don't care if it's a Canadian or American team. I don't like them, and I don't want them to win a cup. I did buy in last year with Edmonton, I have to admit. So that may happen, and it may not this year. Whoa, that was a sneaky shot there. Monty made a save on that. You were talking about the current series? Oh, I thought you meant the cup, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the current series. I took St. Louis. I'm not a big Jets fan. And I legitimately think St. Louis had a shot. They still do. I think we're 6 minutes into the second period already. Oh, I don't know why I keep forgetting to put the cam back on. Careful, Leonard there. There, Andre. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's how I am. But yeah, I didn't realize we were just talking about the first round. The Avs look like the favorites to win the cup, and in my bracket, I have the Avs as the winner. That's who I have. Paul, you think Washington looks wore out from the hitting? I'll say this. I'm not sure I agree, but I'll say this. It's not as physical the second period as it was in the first, right? And so maybe you're right. Although after one period and you're already worn out, that's like that doesn't speak well of your team. Paul, you've got Tampa for your pick. I want to say I had Tampa and the Avs. I'm not sure. I think I had Tampa and the Avs and then took the Avs. I may have had Carolina though. I can't remember. Actually, I think I had Carolina. Jets and Blues are rocking each other. Well, it's playoff hockey, so and first round, right? So I'm not surprised. Well, J-Fed, some teams are kind of looked at as a favorite going into the playoffs before any games have been played, and you got to pick your bracket before. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is before the games are played. Tomorrow, you have to have your bracket done. So you kind of have no choice. Yeah, and listen, the Avs look like a really good team. All right, we got 13-15 left here in the second. Shots are 18-15 for Washington, and it's 1-0 Washington. Come on, boys. Let's. Come on. Yeah. By the way, Dallas cannot be in a must-win game. How could it be? It's a need-to-win game, maybe, but not a must-win. No. Come on, boys. Isn't Heiskanen also out there for Dallas? Those are two big losses for them. Save their Montembeau, I think. Good action here, I gotta say now. Back and forth. That's a quick whistle. No, BL, listen, I get what you're saying, but a must-win game is, I mean, if they don't win, they're knocked out. But it's as close as you can get, I guess. It's definitely a need-to-win game. But I guess I see your point. Well, we're almost halfway through this game and period on my screen anyway. Shots are 19-16 for Washington, and it's 1-0 Washington. Matheson over fucking stick handles it. Come on. I'm not answering something stupid like that, AR. Sorry. If I was gay, maybe I'd answer that, but I'm not gay, so I'm not answering that. Oh, hit the post. Wow. Thank God. Sandine, I think, hit the post. Fuck. Who got that? It's 2-0. Beauvillier, the guy that's replacing Protus. Great. They just left the guy all alone. What are you going to do? It's in the 9 hole. Is there a 9 hole? Where's the 9 hole? Yeah, that one's on Hudson or Struble, depending on, you know, they're both there doing nothing. Might be a high stick, though, that touched the puck, so maybe it's. Anyways, they're thinking about reviewing it. Oh. Yeah, that's really borderline. I don't know that you take the chance there. Yeah, I don't know about if they should challenge that. Because the thing is, it was really close, right? Unless it's, you know, without a doubt that, yeah, we'll overturn that, then they can't overturn it. And then you've got a penalty. So not worth it. Yeah, who's who? I can't say I agree with that. I don't know that that would have been. That was really borderline. I don't know that I'd call. I'd challenge that. No cursing. It's a family show. It's a fucking family show. Are you my director? I didn't know that. You could say the fact that they didn't call for a review on their own is because they didn't. They thought it was too close to call. If it's too close to call and they can't definitively overturn it, then it stays what it is, and you get a penalty. Not worth it. Oh man, that was close. Was that a save by Thompson? Fuck man, that was a good save. And boys are just hanging on at this point. Seems like anyway. Are we gonna take that? And that was Ovi that did that? Someone better pound the fucking shit out of Ovi right now. Oh yeah, and now he's gone after Suzuki. Oh wow, what do we? I want to. I can I go there and get on the ice? Oh yeah, Jack, I better be in the lineup next game. That's two different penalties that should have happened there, in my opinion. Pete's gonna lose his shit. Me too. I'm telling you. I'm not happy right now, but I'm hanging in there. And that's on the refs. The refs are gonna blow this game. Someone's gonna get hurt. And I hope it's not a Hab. Yeah, Opie, that's what I think of you, fucking ass. Yeah, if only it worked like that, Phil. If only. Well, now we're getting a penalty again. Well, that's what we needed. It's only 1-0. Oh, really? How come I see a 2-0 there? Lucas, yeah, you got to agree with that. They want to play like that, and the refs want to let that happen, then we need to answer. Problem is, Arbor will get whistled down and thrown out of the game after the first one. Watch and see. That'll probably be what happens. And here we go. More bullshit happening. Looks like it's going to be a classic. Refs have blown this game. And it's going to get out of hand. So Chikrin doesn't get a penalty for grabbing Savard's leg and pulling him down like that? How? No. Savard, just lift your stick right into Ovi's chin. Come on. You're right there. Fucking brain damage. Oh, Pete, the refs let this game get out of hand. They are at fault. Minute and a half left in the period. $30 seconds left. Nobody talking about Demid. He's not doing anything in this game. Right now, there's nothing really to talk about for Demidov, no? Am I wrong? Do you see something I'm not seeing? Yeah, but Pete, right now, when you say size is not playing with their size, we're also not getting the line changes, right? They got last change, so we don't have choice of matchup. with 36 seconds left in the period, really a great time to go to like a commercial break thing. Like, really take longer. Take longer because you need the money. Although they're not getting any money for what I'm seeing. Because that commercial wasn't long enough. Go to roll to another one or two. Why not? Yeah, they're talking about Thompson there. He does look like he's fully healthy. Shut up, Gary Galley. Don't want to hear his voice. All right. 34 seconds left in the period. Then we got one more. It doesn't look like we're going to go to overtime in this one, but, they're only up by 2. It's not a ton. If the Habs can get the next goal, could change things. Oh! Looks like Galley couldn't corral that puck early enough. Fuck. All right, anyway, it's 2-0 after 2. I wonder what the ref is explaining to Monty there. Is he apologizing? Say, listen, I know you're a French guy. I'm sorry that I'm not making the calls for your team, but hey, they pay me more money to make the bad calls. Pete, I mean, I can probably agree with you on that, but I mean, there's still a period to play. Maybe the ref is saying, hey, Monty, I'm your buddy from Quebec. Third period, I give you the calls. Yeah. It'd be like that. We got them where we want them, only down by 2. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, Paul. Sorry. Hey there, Billy Bishop. Billy Bishop goes to war. How's it been? Been a long time, man. Good to see you out there. Will Marty be forced to play Arbor game 2? Maybe. Yeah, no, it's a good question. I'm not happy with the lack of response. I'll be very honest. It doesn't take away the refs' blame for this game getting out of hand a little bit that way. But it's a good question. Is Marty going to be forced to play Arbor? He maybe. Yeah, I mean, but again, he's got to get the team to respond better then, right? But the question does still remain to be asked is that if Arbor is going to be in the lineup, who comes out though? By the look of the play, maybe Struble, but it's not going to be Savard. Slav needs to be nastier. Yeah, he needs more. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. he needs to use his body a little better, and he needs to be a little meaner. Yeah. Born to be a Habit. It's not like they haven't come back, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case tonight. But also, that doesn't mean it won't happen. Who's who? So, in other words, it's the most one-sided reffing you've witnessed since Montreal was in the playoffs the last time. Next goal wins the game. If only that were the case. But Montreal can score the next goal, and it's not going to win the game. Matheson is our worst D tonight by far. Hudson will still found some nice chances, and he's a young guy, but of course the assignments are different. Yeah, I don't think Matheson's in a role right now that really favors him and his skills. I don't think it puts him in a great position to succeed. Slav is not playing like a 6'4", 235-pounder. No, I agree. Yeah, Phil. They got to get to OT. It's not gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna get there. I agree with calm down because it's not gonna. Believe me, I'm getting angry, but I'm forcing myself to stay calm and not lose my shit. It's a hockey game. Stress is not good for me. I'm not gonna get too stressed. I'm not happy, but I'm not gonna get too stressed. But will we win in overtime? I'm not convinced we can get to overtime here. We need the next 2 goals. There's no doubt about that. They get a third goal. I don't think that there's a chance we're going to be able to win this game. So we'll see. I mean, Line could use with a little bit more physical play. But I don't expect him to throw huge checks, but he likes to lead get in there with the stick, man. He's 6'5". Get in there, push a guy against the boards. Lean into them. Do something with your body. You're 6'5", 200 and I don't know how much, but still he's 6'5". He's a big body. So, I'd like to see Line do a little bit of that. That would help. Did you watch I watched episode 4 last night, BL. Man, I hate that guy. Pierce Brosnan is playing that part well, and I just don't like that guy. If you cross my family, well, you better pray. That's a good show, by the way. You talk about Mobland. I think it's all one word, Mobland. A new show. I don't know where it's on. I'm watching it like not on a legal site, so I don't know what. But it's great. Look for it. Next season, we might have Florian in the lineup. I don't know if he'll be in the lineup next season necessarily, or at some point maybe he will. But I think we will have him in the lineup within 2. Bottom 6, probably 4th line center. But the problem is that, Evans is your 4th line guy for the next 4 seasons. But I don't know about next season necessarily for Florian. But I do believe that I think Florian Jacki is an NHL player and will make the team. Unless they trade him in a trade, he'll be up here. Whether he'll be a winger or a center, I don't know. Maybe starts out on the wing, and when Evans' time is done, then he takes over that. But I think that's the role for him. Oh, you just started Animal Kingdom? Oh my God. Yeah, no, great show. I love that show. That was a good show. And yes, Ellen Barkin is yeah, that's a good description. With Savard retiring, does it open the door for Reinbacher? It absolutely should. I always see Mayu in trade talks. There's a good possibility Mayu could get moved to acquire that second line center that they're going to go after. But yeah, you got to think Reinbacher is probably going to be here. From everything I'm hearing, seems like Reinbacher, at least the writers and analysts seem to think that he should either make it out of camp or not too long after. Angstrom, I hear, should be ready too next year, possibly, or the year after. But Reinbacher has been dominant for the Rocket, is what I hear as well. I'm also hearing for you that are coming at me with, if you're going to come at me with a knee injury thing, the knee is fine. He's not missed time because the knee is the problem, per se. They're just being ultra cautious with it because he has come back very early from the injury and they don't want to take a chance. They want him to be ready for next year and all that stuff. So that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, but Sam Bennett at his age gonna want about what, 7-8 million, maybe more for 8 years, 7 years, because if you're signing him UFA. I don't know that I want to do that for 7 years with Bennett at 28 or 29 years old. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think Montreal wants to do that. Wealth is health. I like that name. What about Line? You're saying Line there? And Aiken probably is right. Probably Sam Bennett re-ups in Florida. BL, if only. If only. I mean, I'd love to see Sid the Kid here, but it's not going to happen. It's not. The only way we get Crosby is in 2 years when his contract's up, and if he still wants to play, I could see him then signing here. But I still think he's a Penguin for life. I don't think he's going to change. But I'd love it. I don't get what the point is about Laine there and why you said good eye about it, Paul. Am I missing something? Right, it's intermission, so what's going on? Crosby here over the summer. Crosby will be here probably at some point in the summer on vacation, taking the city, enjoying the summer off. That's it, though. Larkin keeps flapping his gums about Yzerman. He could be on the move. Or maybe Yzerman is. Don't you think maybe Yzerman could be on the move? That the Yzer plan has gone awry and they might want to say bye-bye. Like maybe. I think that could happen too. Crosby could be here shopping for a summer home. Yes, he could be, or just on vacation, or for other reasons, for business, for all kinds of reasons. He could be in Montreal. Oh, is that what he meant? That's all I was asking is what he meant with that. I didn't get it. That's all. He's playing better than he is playing a little better than he has been, I want to say. But man, I'd still like to see Laine get in there and lean and use his body, leaning on guys against the boards, pushing them up against the boards, like a little bit like that. That's all. And I get it, it's not his game and it's never been his game, but man, something I would like to see from Laine. You don't like Larkin? Okay, but Larkin, I mean, isn't he their captain? Like, really, they're gonna move on him? I think I might move on Yzerman before Larkin. BL, you figure Yzerman's got one more season to fix his non-ability to do a rebuild? Crosby is getting too old. I don't know. Wasn't he a 100-point player or very close or point a game guy? I don't know about that. I think Crosby probably plays till he's 40, 41, something like that, early 40s, 42. I'm sure it's totally up to him. If he still feels like playing, somebody's going to sign him. That's for sure. BL says Crosby has a summer home on Grand Lake, half hour outside of Halifax. Crosby has the money to have a home there, in Pittsburgh, in Montreal, and maybe in all 32 cities. Mailloux has been given his chance in Laval and hasn't shown the progression in game sense and defense he needed to. Yeah, they're not giving up on him. Unless they need to insert him into a deal to get something they're looking for, they're not giving up yet on Mailloux, though. But I think you're like kind of right because everything I'm hearing, I don't think a lot of people feel that he's ready yet and will be ready even out of camp next year. We don't desperately need at the cost of skill and talent, Phil. I'd rather, instead of throwing in a guy like Mailloux who may not be ready yet, let them go find another guy to fill in until he is. Well, he looks old out there and he's in that, then why would you want him? No, they can. I don't think I want Letang. He's making too much as well. Tell you all about your right hand D prospects. I told you what I know. I think about the two that I know. I don't know what Engstrom is, if he's left or right. I think he's a left shot guy. But I could be wrong on that easily. 50% chance I'm wrong on that. Yeah, Renegade Man. He may end up being good, solid depth here and be a star down in Laval, or he could be a little bit of a late bloomer. He's still relatively young, isn't he? And they could maybe move him in a trade if there's a request from a team they're trying to deal with for said player. Sid would solve a big problem. Second line center for a couple of years would solve a problem. Roy's 20, so he's still really young. So I mean, there's still time for a while, and I don't think they need to push him either to get there. So he'll stay as depth and in Laval until such time as they feel he's ready or they move him. I don't know anything about Konu. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Konushkov? 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 I don't know how to pronounce it. The Habs don't speak with him often. Does that mean anything? I don't know. So, like I said, don't know enough about him to really talk about him. Honestly, I don't think Sean Farrell. First, he's a bit of a small guy. We got enough small players here. I don't see a spot for Sean Farrell right now, except call up depth. Owen Beck, good chance Owen Beck makes the team next year. Aiken, I heard that about Farrell, but I don't know. I worry about his size, and I don't see a spot for him. What about Lafreniere from the Rangers? He's a winger. We don't need wingers. BL, I believe it's either Irish or Scottish. Are they back for the third? We're back for the third. We're underway for the third. Well, who gets the next goal? And if there might not be another goal. But if it's Montreal where we have a chance, if it's Washington, I doubt it. What the hell is Matheson doing, man? Oh, Harvey Pinard. Yeah, I don't think you'll see him up here unless it's for depth. I don't think Harvey Pinard's going to be. I don't think there's a role for him up here. Am I going to be checking out Avs Stars or Kings Oilers later? Doubt it. I doubt it. Good chances there for Washington. Two and a half minutes in to the third. Oh, Coffin tried to wrap around. Yeah, Gary Galley be more obvious or than that. Like, God damn it, Demidov hit the post from bad angle too. Man, he hits the post from there anyway. Are they? No, they're not calling that a delay of game. What happened? Marty's upset at what happened. I missed something? What did I miss? Oh, isn't that a pick? Or that's interference? No, apparently not. Normally it is, just tonight it's not. Oh, Tom Wilson got hurt. Oh, good. Red on the ankle or something. Good. Hope it hurt. We're gonna have this stupid thing again. I don't know what you call this. It's not a commercial. Some stupid Sportsnet bullshit. Oh no, it's Harvey's. No, no, it's not. It's not the same commercial. That fooled me completely. Don't make me hungry. I'm hungry now. Don't do that to me. I wouldn't mind a Harvey's burger. I like Harvey's. Commercials, commercials, commercials. I mean, the Habs better get something started, even though they're in a hole. But I mean, it's like double. It's they're down 2 goals, and the refs just are so biased tonight. Offside. It's like 13 minutes to go in the third. So, I mean, if the Habs can get a goal, they better get one soon. Running out of time, boys. Take the body there, man. And what, you think we don't know that he's working on a shutout? You can't jinx the other goalie born to be a Hab. Doesn't work like that. Norman, I don't know. After the Habs series, I don't know. I'll decide. I don't know how far they're going to go. So, as long as they are in the playoffs, I'm not doing another series. No, if that's the question. Yeah, but Rogers sucks balls, so why the hell would I want to enter their contest? Is it too late to start tanking? A little bit. Renegade Man, not sure what you're asking. What would you want me to do with the winner of Leaf Sens? I wouldn't have sex with them. That's sort of kind of sounds like you're asking me. Since no, it wasn't you. I'm not doing the Leafs if I don't. Nah, there's no need. Unless we play them, I'm not. I don't feel like watching the Leafs. And hopefully they won't be going beyond the first round anyway, so. But they probably will. I don't feel like doing the Leafs at all this year. Good block there by Savard. Habs can't get anything going, it seems like, in this period at all. I wonder what kind of adjustments can Montreal make for the next game. I don't know. Well, it's about time they call a penalty against Washington. Okay, I missed that. I was watching it. How does he trip him? I totally watched and didn't see. Anyways, let's hope Montreal's power play is up to the task. Um. What was the call here? Wasn't it tripping? All right, so that's what the call was, holding the stick. Blues and Jets, 17-15 are the shots on goal after 2. That's not, it's playoff hockey. It's not that bad. Power play goal would be big here. Come on, boys. Good setup for Line A, but he couldn't score with that. Come on! Yeah! Caulfield! Hang on, I can't blow the horn because I had to cough. Wow, that sounded like a dead cow. Caulfield, first power play goal. It was a power play goal, yeah. And his first goal of the playoffs. Nice. Whew. Well, maybe they make a game of it. You want to see my radio face? Another minute. I'll be back on cam. Line A and Hudson with the assists on that. Let's see what kind of momentum this gives Montreal and see if they can at least show some urgency here and get some, at very least, some chances. Give themselves a chance to tie this game up and maybe win it. I mean, I got the first goal scorer, and I have it 3-2 Montreal, so they can tie it up, go to overtime, and win in overtime. I'd have my score. Come on, boys. Okay, here we go. We're going to have a fight now. Two guys on galley, and that seems like it's okay. I hear the idiot Americans chanting, USA, USA, because we're something to be proud of now. USA. I would kind of keep that to myself if I were them. Give Americans a chance? No, I have nothing against Americans, but boy, you're pounding your chest with everything going on down there? Yeah, I don't think so. I'd be hiding my face. Where did Milk Carton go? He was tired. I think he was partying yesterday. He hadn't fully recovered. Come on, boys. At least they're pushing for a goal. At least that. Pushing for a goal. We got 6:45 to go in the third. 2-1. Washington. Shots are 30-27 for Washington. And we got a whistle here for something. I don't know what. Oh, who's it without a doubt? Hudson's great passer. Oh, itchy eye. Was my stomach made that noise? Must be hungry. Don't forget, by the way, members, I'm going to do a review of this game. I have a feeling I'm not going to be too kind to the refs. So members only get this review about a half hour after the game ends. If you want to be a member and get these reviews after the games, hit that join button, and you can follow very easily from there. It's just $1.99 a month. Love to have you aboard. The post-game reviews for members only. It's very laid back. I just got to say, very laid back. I try to have fun with it. And we'll see how this one goes tonight. Now, if this goes like to overtime and it's like 5 overtimes, I may not do this till the morning, but I don't know if this is going to go to overtime or not. 5:20 left. In the third, we're still down 2-1. Habs absolutely must get the next goal if there's going to be any more scoring. Commercials. Oh, by the way, also, if you do happen to want to get one of these beautiful Talking Habs shirts out, I'm wearing this one for the first time. You see with no logo there? It's my first time I'm wearing this. Yeah, they're available. Just send an email to talkinghabs@gmx.com. That link is in the description, or the address is there. And I'll tell you how to go about and do that. And I should be, I think really soon, actually, finally, hooking up with a place. I believe it's called Fourth Wall. And you will be able to order directly from their T-shirts, hoodies. And I'm assuming some of this. T-shirts, I'm assuming hoodies, hats, and coffee mugs. But they do have all kinds of merchandise there. And, yeah, you can get that with our designs on it. So I'm hoping to have some news on that actually really soon. I just have to get back to them and get some more information from them. And then it looks like I'll be hooking up there. That's also a social media platform, and I'll be having videos and stuff up there as well. So from what I understand, I don't know everything about the place, but so hopefully this happens soon. And for those who do want to get merch, you'll be able to easily order it from there. Dallas game delayed 20 minutes. They broke the boards or something. Like, what would take it 20 minutes for them to repair something? Something must have gone wrong at the arena. Or they went to they just started that game, right? Oh yeah, that means the start is delayed by 20 minutes. Yeah, that's weird, eh? Wonder what happened, but something broke. Come on, boys. You have 5 minutes to get a goal. 5 minutes. Well, I'm going to assume that Suzuki scores a goal. How? There it is. Yeah! They tie it up. We're going to get an overtime, looks like. Yeah! As much as I don't want it to go late, but yeah, we tied it up. We got a shot in this first game. Momentum is on Habs side right now. I'm just watching it again. Yeah. I like the patience Suzuki had there. He held on, waited for the goalie to take himself out of the play, and no doubt about it. 2 more, Paul. 2 more. I don't know if there's enough time to get 2 more, but maybe they get another one and not have to go to OT. I'd be all for that. Do we have a 20-minute? Yeah, it's going to be a 20-minute intermission, too. Yikes. Come on, boys. Let's see if you can put one in before this goes to OT. No, not the boys in red, though. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy. No worries. Looks like we're getting OT, so looks like you got a bit of time to go. Hudson with the assists on that. Carrier and Hudson. 2 assists for Hudson. Puck goes out. Jesus. Hudson and Suzuki, game tying or winning goals or points since the formation. That's quite a bit. What happened to the Cannon guy? Who's the Cannon guy? Three minutes left here in the third. They got 3 minutes. Well, I guess both teams to get a goal and see if they can avoid overtime. I prefer it to be the Habs. Ooh. A hurt Capitals player. We got clipped. Oh, high sticking call coming. Shit, they're going on the power play. 4 minute. Are you kidding? Oh, they're calling it 4, and then they're going to review it. Might only be 2. Fuck. It's a follow through, so you may be right. There's no penalty. It's a follow through. That's a proper call. I said it's a proper call. I'm not going to kiss their ass after this game. They made a good call. About time. How's that? Eric, you did it. I believe you did in your guess. Yeah. The problem here for me now is, right, it's going to be a 20-minute intermission. I mean, the Habs kind of lose all their momentum to start the overtime, don't you think? Hey, Thomas, good to see you there. Oh, please, BL. Which 2 referees were prohibited? I didn't hear the names. Well, Chris Lee. Okay, Chris Lee. I heard something about him here in the chat earlier, but I don't know who they were other than that. I thought it was for like poor performance during the season. $146 to go here. 2-2. See, the Habs have them on their heels a little bit. Like, it's too bad that we're going to have to go to an intermission. Minute left. Last minute in the third. Oh. Some good chances there at the end. Still a few seconds to go, but Jesus. Okay, well, why did they sit them out? Do we know? It's good choices to remove from. I mean, we haven't. Kazori, I don't know that we've seen this year, or Chmielewski either. And if we have, it was just once. I don't think either of them. Washington fans should be nervous. It more than looks like it. 4.3 seconds left on my screen. When it is officially the intermission, I'm going to take a few minutes, and and I'll be back. So, because you don't know how long it's going to be, the overtimes and everything. I don't know why I have to make sure with this face off, but all right. So we're going to overtime. 2-2 after 3. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm doing. I got to do other things. Otherwise, I'd be still here talking. I'll be gone for a couple of minutes. I'll try to make it quick. Don't go away. I will be right back. I'm back for a minute. I just got to heat up some food. I'm going to have to eat before probably this is over. I'm not going to take a chance because I got to take my meds. And I got to. Are they coming back for. Wait a second. Oh, they're showing highlights. Had me fooled. I don't know. They're coming back already? Can't be. Anyway, I'm just heating something up. I got to eat while we talk in the intermission. Yeah. Because this could go for a long time. I have no idea when this is going to end. Of course, we don't know. I hope it won't be too long. I hope the Habs win it like within the first few minutes of overtime would be nice. That's not even funny, actually, Huzu, but it is funny. Okay, what's the joke here with Trump canceling the game? Is there a joke there? Nate, I mean, I'm proud of them too, and we almost gave up on it. They didn't give up on themselves, so that's really good. Like I hope that they can now pull this game out because what a boost to their, to the next game, because I really believe they can beat this. They can beat Washington. Will they? I don't know, but they can. Oh, there's more. Oh yeah. How about the goal scorer from either team? From each team, from both teams. Who do you think would score if it's Habs? Who do you think is going to score if it's Caps? For me, I don't know. For the Caps, it would be man. When I do these kind of things, usually a name just falls in there, but nothing's nothing's settling in my mind. You guys do it. Who do you think is going to score for Montreal? Who do you think would score for the Caps? Let's see. Paul says Demidov for Montreal. Devin, yeah, they upset teams regular season. They did it. They can be that team. And it kind of was typical way they like to win, right? Very late in the game, they come from behind and tie it up, or just win it in regulation. Beal's got Yvon Lambert for the Habs and Denny Marouk for the Caps. That would be like a miracle. That would be pretty cool. Suzuki for the Habs says Nate. Paul says Strome for the Caps. Joe says Caulfield loves playing the Caps. So Caulfield. Thomas has Anderson for Montreal. Let's deport Bieber. Not even really funny, to be honest. Joe says Caulfield and Ovi, which is no, I had Demidov and Ovi for the first goal. Yeah, I'll go with. Yeah, our lucky to be Ovi if it's Washington, and I'll go with the combo I had for the opening goal. Why not Ovi and Demidov? Wouldn't it be awesome if it was Demidov? Johnny's got Suzuki and Dubois. Okay, my stuff. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pick up my food. I'm still gonna turn cam up. All right, I'm back. I'm going to eat, not on camera, but I'm going to eat while we talk. Let's see, where was I? Renegade Man's got Demidov and Leonard. Oh, I like that. I like the Leonard one. I like that. Joe says arg or rain, depending. No. You getting a rainstorm there? What time is it over there, Joe? I'm not eating cabbage rolls, no. I made a I don't know what you call this. It's Chinese food, basically. It is macaroni noodles. It's ground pork here, could be beef, and then vegetables and a lot of cabbage. I like cabbage with this, with soy sauce. That's a very simple, basic thing. So there is, there is cabbage, but it's not cabbage rolls. Oh, it's lunchtime over there for Joe. Nice. Let's hope the game ends then before you have to head out, because I hope it's not a long overtime. You can smell it all the way over there, Paul? Yeah, that's what it is. Macaroni chinois. That does it. Yeah. You're getting heavy rain and you got to go out soon. That sucks. If Hellebuck has a good series or a good playoff, obviously that could really override the President's Trophy jinx. What do you mean? Here we go. It's not a 20-minute intermission for the overtime. Oh yeah, you're right. So what? They take 10 minutes in between overtime? Is that it? I always thought it was a full intermission. Now they're still showing highlights. That wasn't an 18-minute intermission. No way. Really? That went fast? We're underway. So this could be over faster than I thought, possibly, potentially. I didn't realize that. Maybe I could have waited to eat, but. My prediction is next goal wins this game. Think I'm right? I don't know. That looked like that could have been a penalty there against Dvorak, don't you think? Minute and a half gone in the overtime so far. That's funny, actually. Who's excuse me? Caulfield could live as long as a Methuselah and not grow a beard. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Ah, fuck. Ovi, I got it right. You couldn't let me finish. So, almost done. I'll be right there. Nothing to celebrate anyway. So, 3-2 win for Washington, unfortunately. But I did get the one good thing is I got it all. If I was one of you guys, I'd have won $10. I got Ovi to open the scoring. I got 3-2, but it was Montreal. So I would have called it for them, I should say. And I had Ovi for the overtime goal. Oh well, that's disappointing. But I'll say this: if I'm Washington, next game, I'm a little more worried about Montreal. They almost beat Washington here. That was really close. They're going to give them a scare. Hopefully, they can win the next game. Yeah, they're showing the goal. That's a good goal. Oh, well. So who's surprised by that? I mean, we're all disappointed. Are we surprised, though? Yeah, I got it right to a certain extent. I didn't have it for Montreal, though. I mean, I did have it for Montreal. I didn't have it for... I had the score, and I had the opening goal and the overtime goal. Have a good night, Larry. Sorry this didn't go longer for you. Yeah, it's a disappointing end. Unfortunately, and at least it didn't take long. It would be worse if this was like two overtimes and then we lose. So if we're gonna have lost this game, at least it didn't take long. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but Jack-Eye next game. I'm not sure, to be honest. It kind of calmed down in this game, and he might look at it and go, well, it didn't get that out of hand, and we should be okay. Maybe he's right. They almost won this game. I don't know. I maybe he doesn't want to change anything. You don't want to change the lineup because maybe this lineup will win the next game. So I don't know. It sure looked like it in the first period, but after that, it didn't really get out of hand anymore. So maybe he makes the decision not to. I didn't notice about any icing, to be honest with you. So, oh, it didn't get called for icing, and then it came back the other way. But then it, yeah, I mean, it could have changed the outcome. I didn't notice that at all. JFed, are you asking me? No, why? Like, are you going to tell me why? Other than what I said, I didn't think it got out of hand. Stuff didn't. That's probably going to, and it was a good game. They almost won it. They came back like they did. I maybe doesn't want to mess with the, the lineup. Panel is saying blown D zone coverage by Hudson. I'll get a better look at it. I can't. And I don't even want to watch these guys at this point. So I'm going to turn that off, and that's it. All right. It is what it is at this point, right? I should take that off there. Don't need to share. But you know what? I like their chances for Wednesday. They came, they have to have going into the next game a little bit of confidence, right? They almost did it here. They came back. It looked like maybe they wouldn't come back at all. They came back to tie it up. I would think they got to have some confidence. Anyone can win in overtime. It could be that easy, right? It could be a lucky bounce. Like winning in overtime doesn't necessarily mean, something horrible for the other team. So I think their confidence should be pretty high going into the next game. And I think we got a chance. So someone said, ask Jack, and you said, no way, you mean? No way or no why? I still don't get it. Kings Oilers just facing off now? Well, go and enjoy that. I'm tired of hockey for the day. I've had my hockey all day long. I've been doing something with hockey. I'm tired now. Besides, I do have something to do anyway. So then I'm going to get the opportunity to do. Lots of hockey left, yes. Enjoy that. All right, I'm going to take off here. It is a Monday night, so some of you guys got to work tomorrow and all that stuff. So I'm going to take off. Thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. Too bad we didn't get a better result. But, overall, while I'm disappointed they didn't win, and I wish they would, I'm happy with the comeback and taking it to overtime and at least getting the opportunity to maybe win this game. So I hope that'll do them well going forward, and you never know. I hope they do win the next game so they don't go down 0-2 in this series and, give themselves a good opportunity to maybe win the series. And that's all I'm going to say. Thanks for being here. Super appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there. I'm going to be doing a members-only review of this game. That's another reason why I got to go. I almost forgot. So if you want to be a member, hit that join button. Take a membership. It starts at $1.99. You'll get the review, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you if you do that. Thanks for being here. Give a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm going to stop talking now. That's it. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night. Peace out. Till next time. Stay safe out there. And that's it. Ciao, everybody. I'm getting tired already. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.